Affirm. To affirm is to say that something is true.
Using a graph, Malcolm affirmed the success of the company.
Astonished. If someone is astonished, they are very surprised or shocked.
I was astonished when he pulled the live rabbit out of his hat.
Bang. To bang is to hit something to make a noise.
The drummer banged on his drum as he marched in the parade.
Clan. A clan is a group of relatives or friends.
The Lead clan meets every year to celebrate the New Year.
Dim. When something is dim, it does not give out much light.
Working in a dim room is bad for your eyes.
Emphasis. Emphasis is special attention or importance.
The students put special emphasis on Chapter 4 because it will be on the test.
Fable. A fable is a short story that teaches a lesson.
In the fable about the tortoise and the hare, the lesson is consistency.
Feast. A feast is a large meal for many people.
At Thanksgiving, I enjoy a wonderful feast with my family.
Glow. To glow is to make a soft light.
The small flame glowed softly.
Hollow. When something is hollow, it has an empty space inside.
Straws are hollow, so liquid can flow through them.
Instinct. Instinct is the natural way that people behave without thinking about it.
Cats hunt mice because of instinct.
Joint. A joint is a place of the body where the bones meet, such as the knee.
Two important bones in your leg meet at a joint in your knee.
Leak. To leak is to let a liquid or gas pass through a flaw.
The pipe leaks from many places.
Physician. A physician is a doctor.
The physician said I would feel better if I took my medicine.
Sacrifice. To sacrifice something valuable is to give it up to get something else.
Her parents sacrificed a lot of money in order for her to go to college.
Stiff. When something is stiff, it is hard to move.
The bird was standing on the tree's stiff branch.
Stroke. To stroke is to move a hand over something or someone.
She stroked her cheek to see if there was something on it.
Tragic. When something is tragic, it is connected with death and suffering.
The airplane crashed in a tragic accident.
Tune. A tune is a song.
The students played a familiar tune for the audience.
Accommodate. To accommodate is to have enough room.
The meeting room can accommodate 9 people.
Circus. A circus is a traveling show with animals and people.
I like to go to the circus to see the animals do tricks.
Coincide. If two things coincide, they happen at the same time.
My birthday coincides with Christmas.
Commission. To commission someone to do something is to pay them to do it.
The artist was commissioned to create a picture.
Dose. A dose is a certain amount of medicine that you take at one time.
My mother gave me a dose of medicine before I went to bed.
Dye. To dye something is to make it a certain color by using a special chemical.
Valerie got her hair dyed at the salon yesterday.
Extent. The extent of something is how large, important, or serious it is.
He ate to such an extent that he became overweight.
Gender. Gender is a category that describes being either a boy or a girl.
Do you know the gender of her new baby?
Headline. A headline is the title of a newspaper story.
The headline on the front page was about the economy.
Informal. When something is informal, it is not official.
They had an informal meeting to talk about their experiences.
Inquire. To inquire about something is to ask about it.
Dad called to inquire about the price of tickets for the show.
Messenger. A messenger is one who carries information from one place to another.
The messenger delivered an important document to the office.
Peer. To peer at something is to watch it carefully.
She peered at people through the window.
Portrait. A portrait is a painting or photograph of someone.
I saw many religious portraits when I went to the museum.
Pose. To pose is to stay in one place without moving.
The kids and their dog posed for a picture.
Ranch. A ranch is a large farm where animals are kept.
My uncle has many horses on his ranch.
Steer. To steer something is to control where it goes.
He steered the go-kart around the track.
Stripe. A stripe is a thick line.
The flag of the United States has red and white stripes.
Tame. When an animal is tame, it is not afraid to be near people.
The tame bird rested on his hand.
Tempt. To tempt people is to offer them something they want but shouldn't have.
I wasn't hungry, but she tempted me with a piece of my favorite cake.
Aborigine. An aborigine is a native of Australia before Europeans lived there.
The Aborigines created beautiful artwork.
Ban. To ban something is to not let people do it.
Smoking is banned in this building.
Cautious. If you are cautious, you are careful in a dangerous situation.
Be very cautious as you stack those boxes.
Confess. To confess something is to say that you did it.
He confessed that he was responsible for choosing the winning story.
Cottage. A cottage is a small old house in the countryside.
My aunt lives in a pretty cottage in the mountains.
Daytime. Daytime is the time of the day when the sky is light.
I only allowed my kids to play outside in the daytime.
Desperate. If you are desperate, you will try anything to do or change something.
I'm desperate to find a new job.
Fade. If something fades, it gets quieter or darker.
The piece of cloth I found was old and faded.
Fierce. If a person or animal is fierce, they are angry or violent.
Wolves are fierce animals. Do not disturb them.
Gamble. To gamble means to play a game that involves winning or losing money.
Many people like to go to casinos to gamble.
Lawn. A lawn is an area covered in grass.
My dad keeps the lawn in front of our house very neat.
Mow. To mow grass is to cut it, to make it very short.
I mow our lawn every weekend.
Outlaw. An outlaw is a criminal who hides from the police.
The police passed out posters of the outlaw to all the people.
Prospect. A prospect is a possibility that something will happen.
He wakes up every morning with the prospect of having a good day.
Purse. A purse is a bag where women keep money, makeup, and keys.
My sister likes to buy designer purses.
Rod. A rod is a thin stick made of wood or metal.
I bought a new fishing rod to use while on vacation.
seldom. If something seldom happens, it doesn't happen very often.
It seldom rains in southern Arizona.
Shave. To shave means to cut the hairs on your face with a sharp tool.
My father shaves his face every day because he doesn't want a beard.
Terrified. If you are terrified, you are extremely scared.
When I saw the ghost, I was absolutely terrified.
Wizard. A wizard is a man who can do magic.
The wizard made gold fall from the sky.
Baggage. Baggage is the set of bags that people take with them when they travel.
I'm taking several pieces of baggage with me on vacation.
Bulb. A bulb is the glass part of an electric light.
I had to change the light bulb in my bedroom.
Bundle. A bundle is a number of things that are tied together.
I was shocked when he showed me a bundle of money.
Cattle. Cattle are cows and bulls, especially on a farm.
The rancher's cattle were eating the grass in the field.
Flee. To flee means to run away from trouble or danger.
The crowd of men tried to flee from the danger.
Graze. To graze means to eat grass.
The cows grazed in the field.
Greed. Greed is a desire to have more than the things that you need.
She ate all the cookies out of her greed.
Herd. A herd is a large group of the same type of animals that live together.
The herd of cows moved slowly across the ranch.
Initiate. To initiate something means to start it.
You have to turn the switch on to initiate the computer system.
Lane. A lane is a small road.
The lane passes directly in front of our house.
Nerve. Nerve is bravery, or the belief that you can do something.
He has the nerve to think that he can actually wrestle with a lion.
Optimist. An optimist is somebody who sees the good parts of a situation.
Even though he has physical problems, my brother is an optimist.
Parade. A parade is a celebration when groups of people walk in the same direction.
There were many marching bands in the spring parade.
Pave. To pave the ground is to lay material on it to make it easier to walk or drive on.
The path was paved with yellow bricks.
Phantom. A phantom is a ghost or spirit.
A scary phantom appeared from out of the darkness.
Portable. Something that is portable is able to be moved or carried easily.
Since computers are portable, people can use them anywhere.
Poster. A poster is a written announcement that is used to advertise something.
I saw a poster about a free concert in the park.
Scratch. To scratch is to make small cuts with a claw or fingernail.
I used a stick to scratch my back.
Symphony. A symphony is a long piece of music performed by many musicians.
Alex, a violin player, has always dreamt of playing a symphony.
Widow. A widow is a woman whose husband has died.
The widow had no children and was very lonely.
Alter. To alter something means to make a small change to it.
I altered the color of my nails to match my hair.
Aside. If someone stands aside, they are on or to one side.
The man stood aside and opened the door for me.
Autumn. Autumn is the season of the year between summer and winter.
I love when the leaves fall in autumn because I can play in them.
Blend. To blend is to mix two or more things together so that they become one thing.
My wife blended together all of the ingredients to make a delicious stew.
Collapse. To collapse is to fall down suddenly.
The tree collapsed right in front of our house.
Crush. To crush something is to press it together so its shape is destroyed.
Selena's new car was crushed when something fell on top of it.
Curve. To curve is to move in a line that bends and does not go straight.
The road curves to the left and to the right.
Disgusting. If something is disgusting, it is very unpleasant.
After running all day, Greg's feet had a disgusting odor.
Drain. A drain is a pipe that carries away water from a building, such as in a kitchen.
The water in the sink goes down the drain as you wash your hands.
Embrace. To embrace is to hug.
When they saw each other again, the happy couple embraced.
Envy. To envy someone is to wish that you had something that they have.
Sally envied the happy couple.
Fireworks. Fireworks are objects that create colored lights when they are lit.
The display of fireworks was so beautiful.
Flour. Flour is a powder made from plants that is used to make foods like bread.
I wanted to bake a pie, but I needed flour.
Fuse. A fuse is a string that you light on fireworks to make them explode.
The boy lit the fuse on the rocket and waited for it to burst in the sky.
Ginger. Ginger is a spice from the root of a plant. It tastes spicy and sweet.
Ginger is a common ingredient in many dishes from India.
Jealous. If you are jealous, you think someone might take something from you.
Miriam was jealous because Sue was paying too much attention to Jim.
Paste. A paste is a thick and smooth substance.
My son needed some paste for a school project.
Receipt. A receipt is a paper that proves that something was received or bought.
After looking at my receipt, I realized that I had spent too much money.
Wipe. To wipe something is to slide a piece of cloth over it to clean it.
She wiped the dust from the windows.
Wire. A wire is a thin string made out of metal.
The wires were connected to towers that brought electricity to the city.
Acknowledge. If you acknowledge something, you accept that it is true or that it exists.
The teacher acknowledged that the young student was hungry.